What's happening, crypto crew? It's your boy Whiteboard Invest here, ready to drop some fresh crypto knowledge on you. We've got a jam-packed episode today, so grab your favorite beverage and let's dive in. On today's agenda, we're hitting you with the latest and greatest from the cryptoverse, including BTC price. Update, what's Bitcoin up to today? BNB price hits new all-time high of 716, boosting the entire ecosystem. Another country approves Bitcoin ETF. Bitcoin Spot ETF records second highest inflow in history. Price jumps. FTX reaches $885 million settlement with the US IRS. Epoch Times CFO charged with laundering $67 million in crypto. Let's not waste another minute. Let's dive into today's hottest crypto news. Hello there, folks. As of today, the current price of Bitcoin is approximately $71,212.20. This marks a 3.02% increase in the last 24 hours and a 3.49% rise over the past week. Bitcoin continues to be highly valued, with a total market cap of around $1.4 trillion and a 24-hour trading volume of about $36.27 billion. Several factors have contributed to this recent surge in Bitcoin's price. One significant factor is Thailand's recent approval of its first Bitcoin ETF. This approval has opened new avenues for traditional investment funds in Thailand to access the cryptocurrency market, thereby increasing demand for Bitcoin and driving up its price. Additionally, there has been a substantial inflow of capital into U.S. Bitcoin spot ETFs, with a record $887 million invested in a single day recently. This increased institutional interest and investment have further bolstered Bitcoin's market value. Looking ahead, if these trends continue, Bitcoin's price may see further gains. The acceptance and integration of Bitcoin ETFs in more countries can potentially drive up demand even more. Furthermore, as more institutional investors recognize the potential of cryptocurrencies and allocate funds accordingly, Bitcoin's market cap and price are likely to rise. Just remember, this isn't financial advice, just me sharing some observations and having a bit of fun with the numbers. What do you think? Are you seeing any interesting patterns in the charts? Let's stay informed and continue monitoring Bitcoin's price action in the days ahead. Before diving into the next story, ensure you catch every moment till the very end of the video. Trust me, the juiciest updates await you. So, BNB, the native cryptocurrency of Binance, is turning into the shining star in the crypto world. Just in the last 24 hours, BNB has soared over 11%, smashing past $700 and setting a new all-time high, ATH. The last time BNB hit a peak was $690 back in May 2021. In terms of trading volume, around $3.3 billion worth of BNB changed hands in just one day. This coin is now holding a market cap of $107.2 billion. Commenting on this milestone, expert Sheldon the Sniper is confident about BNB's potential, seeing it as one of the dominant altcoins in the market. He forecasts that a price target of $1,000 is within reach if the current trend keeps up. Analyst Kaleo also weighs in, noting, while everyone's attention is on BTC, ETH, and SOL, BNB is quietly stepping into a new price phase. Don't forget, BNB was one of the market leaders in the last bull run. History doesn't always repeat, but it often rhymes. Typically, BNB's upward momentum is boosted by Binance's Launchpool and Launchpad, platforms that encourage users to hold and stake BNB to farm new coins before they get listed on Binance. The frequent Launchpool and listing events have significantly helped the largest crypto exchange not only retain its users but also prop up the value of its native coin. However, right now, BNB has unexpectedly hit a new high without any new Launchpad or Launchpool events. The latest was Launchpool Notcoin, an enticing game that lets users earn free profits through a tap-to-earn mechanism directly on the Telegram app. This upward movement of BNB has stirred the entire BNB chain ecosystem into action. At the same time, Bitcoin has increased by nearly 3% compared to 24 hours ago and is trading around $71,225. thanks to a hefty $887 million influx into ETF Spot yesterday. This good news has also turned most altcoins in the market green. Thailand, the land of golden temples, has officially approved its first Bitcoin ETF, paving the way for traditional domestic investment funds to tap into the crypto market. This exciting development means that Thailand now has its very own Bitcoin ETF, known as One Bitcoin ETF Fund of Funds Unhedged, thanks to One Asset Management, 1AM. This makes 1AM the first company in Thailand to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF, though it's only open to wealthy and institutional investors, not your average retail investor. The One Bitcoin ETF will be in action from May 31st to June 6th, with a risk level rated 8 out of 10 on the investment scale. To ensure liquidity and safety, this ETF will invest in 11 other BTC ETFs from around the world, all of which are certified and approved by authorities in the US and Hong Kong. This strategy not only adheres to international standards for coin storage, but also provides a safety net for investors. Meanwhile, MFC Asset Management is also in the game, awaiting SEC approval to launch its own Bitcoin ETF for institutional investors. Bitcoin ETFs are becoming a global trend, with the US SEC approving spot Bitcoin ETFs in January 2024, followed by the Hong Kong SFC in April 2024, and most recently Australia on June 3rd. The global market cap of Bitcoin stands at $1.4 trillion, about a tenth of gold's $14 trillion. Mr. Pot Harinasutta, CEO of 1AM, believes there's a real chance for Bitcoin's market cap to surpass that of gold, given its limited supply of 21 million coins and growing popularity. Over the past 11 years, Bitcoin has boasted an average annual return of 124%, albeit with high annual volatility of 83%. Mr. Pot acknowledges this high potential for returns, but also the associated high risks. He recommends that investors should only allocate about 5% of their portfolio to Bitcoin, which could yield an average annual return of 8.9%. The Sharpe ratio for such a portfolio is 0.71, indicating a fairly efficient balance of risk and return. In contrast, portfolios without Bitcoin average a 5.8% annual return with a lower Sharpe ratio of 0.48, suggesting less efficient investments. Direct investment in Bitcoin through exchanges can be quite risky, with past incidents of data loss and online theft. However, investing through these ETFs offers enhanced security, as investor assets are stored offline by custodians, ensuring the safety of their holdings. In essence, Thailand's approval of its first Bitcoin ETF marks a significant step in integrating digital assets into traditional finance, offering a promising yet cautious path for investors looking to diversify their portfolios. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Your support means the world to me and keeps me motivated to bring you the hottest news updates every day. Over $887 million flowed into U.S. Bitcoin spot ETFs during yesterday's trading session, signaling strong demand. June 4th was a big day for Bitcoin spot ETFs in the U.S., marking the highest inflow in 2 months and the second highest ever. Notably, no ETFs sold any holdings. Here's the breakdown. Fidelity, $378.7 million. BlackRock, $274.9 million. ARK and 21 shares, $138.7 million. Bitwise, $61 million. Grayscale, $28.2 million. Valkyrie, $1.6 million. VanEck, $4 million. Galaxy Digital, Franklin, WisdomTree, Hashdex, $0 each. This streak of positive inflows has lasted for 15 consecutive trading days, accumulating an extra $2.4 billion in assets over the past month. Year-to-date inflows are around $15 billion, making it the third largest in the ETF market. Bloomberg ETF expert Balchunas praised the resilience of these ETFs, likening their strong recovery to a hot sauce investment strategy, which is high risk but high reward. Daily average inflows hit $140 million. Since May 16th, BlackRock's IBIT has led with $1.1 billion inflows, holding 291,563 bitcoins worth about $15 billion. No wonder Bitcoin's price jumped to $71,275, up over 2% in the last 24 hours, thanks to this influx of capital. The conflict between FTX and the IRS has finally reached a resolution with a settlement of $885 million. FTX will pay $200 million up front, and the remaining $685 million will be deferred and prioritized lower. This is a huge drop from the IRS's initial $24 billion claim. According to court filings on June 4th, the bankruptcy team managing FTX agreed to this settlement. FTX has 60 days to pay the initial $200 million, with the rest to be paid as funds become available. This deferred amount will take a back seat to other claims, which will be settled first. A hearing on this settlement will be held on June 25th, overseen by Judge John Dorsey. Back in December 2023, creditors argued against the $24 billion tax claim, noting FTX never made enough to owe that much. Originally, the IRS demanded nearly $44 billion in taxes. This agreement clears a major hurdle in FTX's bankruptcy proceedings. A hearing later this month will discuss FTX's restructuring plan. Since declaring bankruptcy in November 2022, FTX has recovered an estimated $14.5 to $16.3 billion in assets. Not all creditors are satisfied, though. Some are unhappy with being paid at November 2022 market values. Sunil Kavuri, representing the largest creditor group, is pushing for payments in cryptocurrency rather than USD, and he plans to vote against the restructuring plan. Cryptocurrency is increasingly being used in illicit activities, and the case of Bill Guan, CFO of Epoch Times, is a prime example. Guan has been accused of running a $67 million money laundering scheme through crypto. According to BBC News, the U.S. Department of Justice charged Guan with leading an operation from 2020 to May 2024, where he used cryptocurrency to buy tens of millions in illicit funds, including fraudulent unemployment benefits at steep discounts of 70%, 80%. These funds were then moved through stolen personal bank accounts, with profits funneled back to members of Epoch Times' Make Money Online MMO group. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams stated that Guan conspired to benefit himself and his company by laundering these illegal funds. When banks questioned the source of the money, Guan falsely claimed it was legitimate donations. Guan faces up to 20 years in prison for money laundering conspiracy and up to 30 years for each of the two bank fraud charges. Epoch Times, founded in 2000, operates in 36 regions and publishes news in 22 languages. The charges do not affect their news operations. This isn't the first case of crypto being used for money laundering. Last October, Taiwan's investigators busted a $320 million crypto laundering scheme, and Singapore seized $735 million in a similar operation. Recently, the UK sentenced a woman to 7 years for assisting in a $637 billion crypto fraud.
Alright, that's hottest news today. If you guys did find this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe our channel for more free content. Thanks for watching. Peace out.